Hey, you're looking good today. This is Frank in the Brazil Times newsroom, and here's what's going on. Last night, Jason Semler of Umbaugh Associates, that's an accounting firm in Indianapolis, gave his annual report to the Redevelopment Commission. But first, I want to remind you about this. The Brazil Times is selling graduation advertisements. If you or your business would like to congratulate a graduate in 2017, doesn't matter what school, you can purchase these ads from the Brazil Times. Now they are going to go into a special graduation preview. We've been taking pictures all over the county of elementary schools. We're going to have all of the high school graduates from Northview and Clay City pictured in there. And if you'd like to be a part of this and make it memorable for your 2017 graduate, give us a call here at the Brazil Times, 812-446-2216. That's 812-446-2216. And those ads are going fast, so you'll want to call today if at all possible. As I mentioned, Jason Semler of Umbaugh Associates gave his annual report update to the Redevelopment Commission last night. And here was his conclusions. He said, everything you set out to do for your area, you've accomplished that. And in response, he said also, Tom Ames is president of the Redevelopment Commission, he says, every time you present this, I learn something, and it's very beneficial. So he said it's good for planning what can be done in the future. And that report, that written report, runs more than 35 pages. And according to Mr. Ames, that's a good tool for planning for the Redevelopment Commission. Now, since we last got together yesterday on Facebook, the boil advisory for Centerpoint was lifted. And Water Superintendent Shawnette Zeckley said the advisory was initiated following the break of a 2-inch water main on County Road 600 North on Sunday night. Also today at noon is going to be the burial of the Brazil City time capsule. We plan to be there and cover that. You might have seen the guys digging a big hole in front of City Hall yesterday. And that's what that hole is for. And of course, it's after the ceremony today that's going to be filled in. And in 50 years or so, they're going to dig it up again. And yes, I plan to be there to cover that when it's opened. Good morning, Teresa Stewart, Taft. I'm sorry, I always do that. Teresa Corinne Stewart Taft. Good morning, Teresa. We're glad to see you today. Ann Bradshaw. Good morning and glad to see you, Miss Mayor. We're glad to see you. And in other news today, Joe Mackey and Kim Fidler spoke to Clay County Democrats at their monthly meeting Tuesday. Mackey is a Democratic candidate for the 4th Congressional District, and that's the seat that is currently being held by Todd Rokita up in the Lafayette area. Kim Fidler is a former candidate. She ran unsuccessfully for Indiana's 44th District State Representative seat against Jim Baird. Mackey and his wife Tammy lost 2 children to pediatric cancer and began a foundation to help other parents of young cancer patients. When his volunteer work with the foundation grew, I was to the point I had to retire because the foundation was my job, he said, so he retired from Caterpillar. We've got to do something for these families, so I threw my name into the hat. Mackey has started the website www.joe4hoosiers.com to document his claim that if the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, is repealed, hundreds of thousands of Hoosiers currently relying on Indiana health care plans provided through the ACA will lose their insurance. One unintended effect of this market disruption is that many critical access hospitals serving rural communities will likely close, leaving large areas of Indiana without a nearby hospital, he said. According to his website, of Clay County residents, 19.8% are on a health plan, 11.9% are uninsured, and 31.7% are either uninsured or on Indiana health care insurance, better known as Healthy Indiana Plan or HIP 2.0. Mackey said that if the ACA is repealed, another possible, though not definite, result would be small hospitals across the state, like St. Vincent Clay in Brazil, would close, leaving one hospital for every 4 or 5 counties in rural Indiana. Hoosiers are good people, he said, but we need to be great when it comes to health care. Trump care is actually Republican care because they own it, referring to the bill that was passed by the U.S. House of Representatives and sent to the U.S. Senate. Now, Senate leaders have said that they will write their own version of the bill, and it will have to be sent to the House before any health care bill makes it to the president's desk and could be signed into law. Kim Fidler urged Democrats to write letters to the editor of their local newspapers and offered to help people put their thoughts into words concerning issues facing the governor and the Indiana General Assembly. Fidler offered her views on 10 bills that originated in the Indiana House and one in the Senate, affecting issues such as road funding, school assessments, pre-kindergarten expansion, the superintendent of public instruction being appointed, school vouchers, prayer in schools, charter schools, marijuana for medical use, and DNA testing for people arrested on felony offenses. It was also decided by a vote of the Democrats present at the meeting that the dinner, formerly called the Jefferson-Jackson Day Dinner, that name will be changed and it will become the Patriotism and Freedom Celebration Dinner this fall. Clay County Democratic Party Chair Harvey Roscoe said the change was in keeping with changes away from Jefferson-Jackson Day in other Indiana counties. And also in the news, congratulations to Exceptional Living Center of Brazil that has received the highest possible overall rating of 5 stars in U.S. News and World Report's 2016-2017 Best Nursing Homes, and that's available exclusively at www.usnews.com/bestnursinghomes. The Best Nursing Homes ratings highlight the top nursing homes in each city and state out of nearly 15,000 facilities nationwide. And let's see, as we mentioned yesterday, the Pickers Show is again looking for leads in Indiana and in Clay County as well. Yesterday, I did not give you that number to call. If you have a bunch of old stuff, old treasures, I was going to call it junk, but if you have old treasures in your garage, then you could call them. They would like a photo of your collection. You can send that to American Pickers at CINEFlix.com. That's American Pickers at CINEFLIX.com, or call 855-OLD-RUST. Okay, so now you know what to do with your junk. All right. Want to remind you one more time before we close today, remember the Brazil Times is selling graduation ads. We're not selling them, Christina. We are making them available.
Absolutely.
We're making them available, giving people an opportunity to honor their graduates. And these are going to be published in a special graduate preview coming up very soon. Now, the time's running out on these ads. Seriously, it really is. If you'd like to honor your graduate, call us at 812-446-2216. 812-446-2216. Doesn't matter, doesn't have to be high school. It can be high school, it can be college, I suppose, whatever, you know. But if they're graduating and you'd like to honor them, I'm sure that we would like to have their recognition in our newspaper. Well, that's about it for me, and we have a lot more for you on our website. A lot going on today, a lot of news, so we hope that you'll come back to the BrazilTimes.com regularly throughout the day. And also, we've got something new on the front page of the website. Starting today, we've got the weather forecast. So if you want a quick way to get to the weather forecast, just come to the front page of the BrazilTimes.com and look on the right side and you can find the local weather forecast. Also there, you'll find any weather watches and warnings that might pop up. So keep your eye on the sky, but most of all, keep your eye on us. I'm Frank in the Brazil Times newsroom. I want to say hi to Debbie Nevins. We'll see you later.